As usual, wonderful. Good morning to all. We are discussing today about a very interesting topic called the finishing grades or the finishing skill. So, uh, for many years, when some young people they used to come to me and ask me when they are buying the new flip chart or when they are buying a new yearly planner, they used to ask me, sir, give me an autograph. I used to write. Don't do anything in halfway. Strive for excellence. Means anything we should do, we should strive for excellence. For that, we should not have a halfway mentality. We should have a finishing completion of a project. That is a very important skill or a very important attitude you all need to have. See, there is a wonderful point told by Dr. Stephen Covey. He says, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. What do you mean by begin with the end in mind? Means once the moment you start something, you should have a clarity, you should have a clear goal. What is going to be the end? Where you want to land? What should be the finishing? See, if you begin with the end in mind, what would be the advantage? Let me just take you the example of an aeroplane captain, an airline pilot. You know, when a flight is taking off, it is targeting a destination, for example, from Bangalore to New Delhi. When it is going from Bangalore to New Delhi, 90% of the time, I repeat, 90% of the time, the aircraft is going out of track. I mean, it is going out of track 90% of the time. Because there is no clear highway in the air. It is just air. But although it is going 90% out of the track, finally it will clearly land on a small runway without any errors. Isn't it something incredible? From such a big sky, some 10 kilometers from the ground level, it's already on out of track, but it will be perfectly landing in a small runway. Runway's length may be big, but the width is very small. The perfect landing. Why? Because he started from Bangalore airport itself with a very clear end in mind. So when we are doing business, most of the time we cannot move to those pages of our life book. Where you want to land, where you want to reach, what is your destination? See, if your destination is going to the right side of the quadrant, is your destination going to is your destination going to financial freedom, or in simple language, a paid as black diamond rank, or a paid as executive diamond rank, or even beyond a paid as crown black diamond rank? Is it your destination? Let us just brush up that particular point. For that, we need to have a very important quality that is called, let me ask you one question. What's the most significant quality of an entrepreneur? Yeah, who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is we all have taken a decision to become entrepreneurs. That's why we all are here in IndusViva, right or wrong? What do you mean by entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is someone which will create something out of nothing, right? Entrepreneur is someone who will create something out of nothing. That is called entrepreneur, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur is a creative. So, what should be the number one quality an entrepreneur should possess? An entrepreneur should possess a very, very important quality that is called be optimistic. Entrepreneur should be optimistic. What do you mean be optimistic? What do you mean by optimism? Optimism means it is nothing but at the end everything will be fantastic. Optimist means at the end everything will be perfect, fantastic, a perfect landing. The attitude of an aeroplane captain, aeroplane pilot. At the end everything will be great. That is the quality an entrepreneur should have. That is called be optimistic. So, for that, dear friends, the most important thing is we need to have clarity. We need to have clarity. See, clarity in what? Clarity in what we are doing, and clarity in where you want to reach. Clarity in what kind of impact it is going to create in our life. If you're very clear that I want financial freedom in my life, if you have a clear clarity, then you know what is the solution. The solution is you have to achieve a higher pin, a paid as diamond or a paid as black diamond or a paid as crown black diamond. Depends upon your appetite. Then the life won't be fair with you. The life won't be so easy for us. That's okay, because a pleasant ocean will not create an able sailor. We will not enjoy the ride if there is no tides in the ocean. So clear. That is the clarity we need to have. But most of the time, what is happening is when you're going through the rough patches of your professional career, many people get to this point. They will become negative. They will get intimidated. When I had the toughest challenges in my life last year, I could see many of my relatives' face so intimidated, so negative, so disappointed. But when I came home with the latest available clothes, fashion brand available in the airport, with the full new goggles, new style, when I reached home, they thought I am returning from Dubai, not returning from Hyderabad. They said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Am I mad? All of you are mad. I should be the most intimidated person, but look at how happy I am. I am thankful to God for giving me an opportunity to handle such situations in life. I am happy facing these challenges, enjoying this, and I believe I will come out. Because of these troubles, God will bless my life double. That is what I believe." Intimidated. What's your problem? Then seriously wrong with you, Abhilash. It is something seriously wrong with you, and see, we need an environment. Very important. We need an environment in which you want people to see you as whom? People to see you as whom you wanted to be in your life. As whom you wanted to be in your life, rather than a person who used to be. A person who you used to be. If I stay back in an environment surrounded by my school friends and my close relatives, they wanted to me be like the same old Abhilash who play cricket and football with them, or the same old Abhilash who practiced martial arts with them for years together, or same old cousin who used to be very active in marriage functions and family functions and all in days. A little boy. They wanted to be like that. That is the way they have seen me throughout their life. If I stuck there in that environment, I will remain as like that. So I have to move to the VibrantViva environment. There people wanted to see me as a diamond or a blue diamond or a black diamond. That is why I have become all this rank holder at one point of time. So be in an environment where people wanted to see you as a very successful entrepreneur, not as you used to be. Because atmosphere influences. Atmosphere influences the attitude. Very, very important. See, it is like addictions. Let me tell you addictions. If you have one addiction, maybe boozing, because I used to tell in all our training programs, don't mix alcohol with our business. In our residential training programs, no liquor, no smoking, nothing of that kind. We are very clear. But if 4 or 5 people are of that category is there in that RTP, what will happen? Night silently they will go to their room and they will be moving. Means if you have an addiction, you must cut off from people who have the same addiction. You must cut off from people who have same addiction. Negativity also is an addiction. Negative mentality also is an addiction. If you want to move forward in life, you have to cut off from people those who have negative mentality, negative attitude. So the key is, in order to have the finishing grace, the key is we must move forward. We should not get stuck where we are. The key is move forward. Sometimes, if something is happening around us, people used to indulge in it. And sometimes, many questions we may not have an answer. Even some questions, even today, I don't have an answer. But I'm very clear, I don't want to seek the answers. Let the time will give the answers. So we should not get stuck there. Rather, what we have to do? We must move on. We should not get stuck anywhere. If you're confused, if you're bombarded with so many wanted or unwanted informations, which is making you stuck, my request to you is, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, move on. If you can't fly, at least run. If you can't run, at least walk. If you can't walk, at least you crawl. Don't get stuck. Move on. At least little by little. That is the key. Most of the time, what will happen? People will get stuck. That is where they lose their focus. That is where they go out of track. In spite of having the biggest challenges in my career last year, I still remember the advice my sponsor gave me. Abhilash, move on. Don't get stuck there. See, we moved on. And we will continue to move on. That is the point. See, let me tell you, if you move forward, then you will be finishing victorious. You will be finishing victorious. In order to move forward, we need to have a victor mentality, not a victim mentality. I repeat, we need to have a victor mentality, not a victim mentality. What is victim mentality? Victim mentality is we are blaming the circumstances. We are blaming the situations. We are blaming other people for our failure. I am failed because of the circumstances or because of the environment or because of some people, because of X or Y or certain reason. I have seen people even today blaming their parents. They are 40 plus year old, even today blaming their parents for not sending them to a good college. My dad didn't send me to an English medium school. That is why I failed in life. People who are 40 plus even today blaming it. That is called victim mentality. My dad sent my younger brother to English medium school. That is why he becomes successful in life and I'm not. He didn't send me to English medium school. This story happened 25 years ago. But during partition, my dad gave more wealth to my younger brother or to my elder brother. That is why I failed it. Victim mentality. Gentlemen, we should have a victor mentality. What is victor mentality? Let me tell you, dear friends, there are only two thumb rules in life. The rule of success. The rule of success. I'm telling you, the rule of success. What is the rule of success? There are two rules. Rule number one, you should know what to do in life. Hard working will not make you successful. Hard work at the right place will make you successful. People who are working in mines, people who are working in road construction sites are more hardworking than anyone of us. They may work in 40 degrees Celsius temperature or sometimes 50 degrees Celsius temperature with limited oxygen. They are more hardworking. So you should know what to do. Rule number one, what to do. At least we have an answer. We should do in this. Rule number two, how to do. Rule number two, how to do. So at the moment we have 700 participants. Let us all clap. Let us all congratulate each other. We have 700 people participate. 701. Wow. When we speak good things, the good things are happening around us. 701 people. Let me tell you, dear friends, because of this victim mentality, victor mentality, you know one shocking information? Last week, we got more business than the previous week. This is something which we need to celebrate again. IndusViva as a company got more business than the previous week in the last week. And every region of the country, our business increased. Not just in one region. I mean, every region, north, south, east, west, northeast, out of 5 regions, all the 5 regions, our sale increased in the last week. And the last to last week, we had more business than the previous week. Let me tell you, last 2 weeks, we have consistent growth. I repeat, last 2 weeks, we have consistent growth. Because all our top leadership who are loyal to the company has taken a strong call. One side, whatever garbage is happening, let it happen. But the other side, we will keep the momentum on. I congratulate our Black Diamonds here, our DSC members here, our Diamonds here, and I congratulate each one of you. I congratulate each one of you because you know how to compartmentalize the things. You know how to use your shield. You know how to use your sword. So we progressed consistently in the last 2 weeks. I'm also actually very excited and very thrilled about it. Because my mom used to say, God will remove unwanted people from your life at the right time. Let it get removed. Because that is the way God is protecting you. Otherwise, they will hurt you again and again. We should not get hurt again and again. We should get hurt once, only once, from one person or one group. And sometimes you used to complain. So all negative people are together, sir. In programs, they are sitting together, they are talking together. All negative people are one ring, sir. I used to tell them it is very good. Let them get connected. So one filtration, everybody will go out in one go. All unproductive people, all negative people will go out in one go. It is good. If they are not connected, at least one person may stay back in one corner. Later, he will again create a negative circle. Better let everybody get connected, let everyone go together one go. In spite of that, at least 25 PV business should come down now. Rather, last 2 weeks, our business has steadily grown. Last week was better than previous week. Previous week was better than the previous to previous week. What an interesting thing. So, what positivity we teach, what philosophies we teach, it's all working. It's all true. See, let me tell you. See, many may say, you are finished. Many people might have come and tell you, you are finished. I have heard this word many times in life. Many times in life. My sponsor taught me, my great sponsor taught me how to respond to it. You are thinking I am finished. For me, I am just starting. For me, I am just starting. It is just starting for me. Last year, many people thought, you are finished from the family. In family also, some competition will be there. No? In school time, you got lesser marks than me, or for PU, you got more marks than me. Okay, let me take revenge there. Like that in family also some competition. So everybody thought, yeah, Abhilash is finished. Last year, at least I told everyone, I don't want sympathy, okay? I am not that category. But please don't be under the impression I am finished. For me, it is a new start and starting. And starting only. So you just see when a multifold comeback is coming, and thankful to God, you will not tell, I am lucky, that's why I'm successful. You can also use the same sentences in your relatives. When you go through hardships, if your relatives come to know, it is very good. You can tell them, at least when I become successful, you will not tell that I am lucky, that's why I'm successful. At least that much I want from you. That statement will help you. So let me tell you, dear friends, please understand, past is past. Or past is past. That is why it is called past. Simple dictionary meaning in English. Past is past. Over is over. So don't live in your past. Get rid of this baggages. Get rid of this baggages. More the baggages, more difficult will be your check-in in a flight, right or wrong? We used to say, now travel slim, less the luggage, more the comfort. If you don't consider past is past, it's over, you need to move on, you will be keeping all these points in your head. You will be again talking about the same points. We will become unproductive. Let us say loudly, for us it is over, it is past, we have moved on. How can you move forward so quickly, Abhilash? Because my commitment, you should say my commitment to the people who are staying with my organization. You should say, my commitment, Mr. Sajid Nambia, Mr. Hanumant Rao, you should say that. My commitment is to the people who are staying with me. So that is why I move forward. Please don't be jealous. So fast I could move forward. Because we believe in VibrantViva. Because what to do is IndusViva. We are very clear. How to do is VibrantViva. We are very clear. We believe the teachings of VibrantViva 100%. It is originated from Dr. M. Shamsuddin, the legendary leader. So it is very, very, very clear what he taught me. Move on so fast. Past is past. It is over. It's gone. So let us leave all these baggages. We will travel light. We can check in faster in a flight. Your future is so beautiful. Future is so promising, like a huge windshield mirror of a car. Your past is the small rear view mirror in your car. When you have such a huge windshield mirror, why you should look at the small rear view mirror and drive? If you drive your car looking at the rear view mirror, you will meet with an accident. But if you look at the huge windshield mirror and drive, you will move forward and it will be so exciting. So, friends, simple point. Don't go through your problems, grow through your problems. Grow through your problems. You shall be successful, no doubt. What you need to do is the three idiots attitude. All is well. Before you become well, you need to say all is well. Because the words will have powers. Words will have life. So we need to say all is well before it become well. You shall be successful as per God's timetable, not as per your timetable. Because God's plans for you is better plans than for you. It is much better plans than your plans for yours. So, all is well. All is well. So, that is the attitude we need to keep. So, dear friends, I promise you, rest of your life will be the best of your life. If you keep the all is well attitude, rest of your life will be the best of your life. And if there is any setback in your network, will become your setup for a greater comeback. It will become a setup for a greater comeback. So, dear friends, keep this attitude. Keep this attitude. You are going to have a wonderful future. You just keep strong faith in VibrantViva system. Strong faith in VibrantViva system. It will take you places which you have never ever dreamt of. So, stay focused. Stay strong with VibrantViva. It will take you places which you have even never dreamt of. That is my promise. That is my assurance. So, fantastic, dear friends. So, let us have the finishing grace with one mantra. All is. So, God bless you all. Wish you a fantastic day ahead.